Hey folks, if you're looking for a celebrity homes cruise in Miami, this is probably the kind of boat tour you already have in mind. Big water views, private islands, huge mansions, the Miami skyline in the background, and a guide pointing out places that make you think, wait, someone actually lives there? That's the fun of this Biscayne Bay Millionaire's Homes cruise. It's a little nosy, a little glamorous, and very Miami. The cruise starts around Biscayne Bay, then takes you past some of the city's best waterfront views. You'll see downtown Miami, the Port of Miami, South Beach, Fisher Island, the Venetian Islands, Hibiscus Island, Palm Island, and of course, Star Island. And Star Island is the part a lot of people are waiting for. That's where the cruise really leans into the celebrity homes side of things. You pass those giant waterfront mansions with private docks, polished lawns, palm trees, and pools that look like they were designed for a music video. The guide adds the fun part here, because you're not just drifting past random waterfront houses. You're hearing who lived where, which islands are famous for what, and why these mansions became such a big part of the classic Miami boat tour experience. That's usually when people start leaning in a little more and pulling out their phones. If you want to check this exact cruise, I've left the link in the description below. What I like about this tour is that it doesn't try too hard. You get on the boat, find your spot, and Miami does the rest. The skyline looks great from the water. Biscayne Bay gives you that breezy vacation feeling, and the islands slowly build up the whole celebrity homes anticipation. First, you get that wide-open Miami skyline view, with the towers, water, and sunlight doing most of the work. Then you pass the Port of Miami, where the view shifts to cruise ships, busy docks, and that bigger waterfront energy before the boat moves closer to the mansion islands. Then the guide starts pointing toward the mansions, and suddenly everyone is listening a little closer. Because let's be honest, nobody books a Millionaire Homes cruise because they hate looking at ridiculous houses. You want to see the big gates, the private docks, the boats parked outside, and the kind of backyard that makes your own balcony feel personally attacked. And this cruise gives you plenty of that. It lasts about 1.5 hours, which is a good length. Long enough to feel like a real Miami boat tour, but not so long that it takes over your whole day. You can do it before dinner, after the beach, or as an easy first-day activity when you want something relaxed but still memorable. There's a climate-controlled main level if you want comfort, and an open-air top deck if you want the better views. If the weather is good, I'd go top deck. That's where the photos are better, the breeze hits right, and the whole thing feels more like the Miami boat cruise you pictured before the trip. Another nice thing is the price. It usually starts around $20 per person, which is kind of funny when you remember you're cruising past homes worth more than some hotels. You may not own the mansion, but for 90 minutes you can float past it and judge the pool. Fair trade. The cruise also usually includes free cancellation up to 24 hours in advance, and reserve now, pay later is available, which helps if your Miami plans are still moving around. So, is it worth it? If you want a relaxed Biscayne Bay sightseeing cruise with skyline views, island views, and that classic who lives there celebrity homes angle, this one makes a lot of sense. It's one of those Miami activities that doesn't make you work too hard for the views. You're not baking on a sidewalk trying to follow a map or sitting in a rideshare crawling through traffic. You just get on the boat, settle in, and let the bay do most of the heavy lifting. Simple, scenic, easy to fit into a Miami trip, and just flashy enough to feel like Miami without turning your day into a whole project. Check the link in the description for details and current availability. See ya!